Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and we are playing the Swarm Expedition. We are in Phase 3 at this point. So in the last episode, we completed Phase 2. We have gotten to Phase 3. And this is where the cooldown timers are going to take effect. So if you missed last episode, once you get to Phase 3, we have to build the prismatic core. And in order to do that, we need to start doing missions depending on your faction. And the thing is, they all have cooldowns. So every day you're going to get a new one. You can only do one of each. So a total of 3 missions per day. And then you have a cooldown. You have to come back and play it later on. So in order to finish off at least these first 3, we need to do 3 missions here. So, and these will rotate. You might see different ones than I have, but these will rotate through. So let's do a Purge Striker. So it doesn't matter which one you do. Like, you don't have to do them in any particular order. You just have to make sure to do these 3 missions because you have these 3 milestones, for one for each mission. So depending on whichever one you pick, it'll do that one first. But once we do that, then we have to wait and keep coming back over and over again and do the construct the prismatic core when we get high enough. But let me show you a couple of missions, or 3 missions that we can do. So the first one we got is eliminate the swarms. So let's go. Once we leave the anomaly, we should be teleported to the location. There you go. It'll teleport you to wherever you need to be for your mission. You don't have to worry about warping there with your hyperdrive. You should pop in. Where's my mission at? And these are going to be different. So these are all, there's a ton of different locations, different missions. So you might see something a bit different, like a location that's different. The way that the mission works is generally the same. What the heck? Oh, hostile swarms approaching. So there you go. Now we need to take out all these swarms, I guess. Got that. Let's get some of these going here. Oh, out of range. Go, go, go. Really? How far are you guys going? Get these guys here. So yeah, they do give you, and there's different ones. Sometimes you'll have to go down to a planet and scan the wreckage and like disassemble the wreckage. Sometimes you're in space taking on the swarm actually out here. These guys going here. Come on, there we go. Here we are, done. Done and done. And we completed a purge operation. And so your milestones are just going to be for completing it the first time. However, we need to do this multiple times. They're not calling the, okay, let's get out of here. Let's go back in. We have to basically accept the next one. Get on in here. And we did pick up some corrupted ichor, or ichor. So we got some upgrades as well. We can upgrade our ship. Yeah. And essentially, this is going to be the end game for the new expedition, the Swarm Expedition. So we've done that one. So now we have a sabotage. So let's do that. Get on in here and do the same thing. We need to sabotage something. And just like the last one, we can go out and it will warp us to the new location, wherever that is. And so that is this is essentially it. So depending on how active you are or how active you want to be, you want to get your faction to win, you're gonna have to log in. And we don't know officially yet, but traditionally, like in the previous expeditions, whenever there is a community milestone like this where we have to turn in so many missions, they limit your account, not your save. So like, say for instance, as Jason plays, I have made 10 different saves and I'm bouncing between them all doing all the missions. They're not going to count all of my missions from all my 10 saves. They put a cap. They put a cap on your account, not your save. So just keep that in mind. Like, you can't get around the limit by doing multiple missions. Like, you'll be able to play it, but it won't, quote unquote, officially count towards the total on the community side. So keep that in mind. I know some people are like, oh, I'll just make like 20 different accounts and I'll just play for like 7 hours a day and we will totally farm it up. And it's like, you could do that, absolutely, but it's not going to count towards the community. They will limit you on your account level, not on your saves. Where's my, really? Do I have to go right down here? I guess we're going to this building. I was looking for the target, but I guess there's no target here, huh? So to go in this building? What are we doing here? Scramble the swarm via the marked console. Okay. The swarm has eroded the firewalls that guard the network in this system. I can scramble the swarm at this node, but how? So, whoa, look at this. Install a counter processor with 1 microprocessor. Flood the system with nanites, 35 nanites. Let's do a microprocessor. A fresh diagnostic scan confirms that the Hive no longer has access to this node. The console display quietens? the console display quietens, then shuts down. It doesn't just go quiet. Okay. There we go. And that was it. So these are very, very, they can be very quick. I'm saying, like, I don't think I've run into a mission that has taken more than like 10 minutes. So these are very easy to pop in every day, log in, do your dailies essentially. That's what it feels like. It feels like they tried to add in a way to do dailies so you can log in once a day. 10, maybe 20 minutes to do all 3 missions and then call it good. So that's very, very like what it feels like. And I don't know, I'm kind of torn on that. I like the community aspect of we're all trying to work together to get our faction up higher. I don't like the time limited nature of it. Like the fact that they're like, okay, you can only do these missions and then you have to wait for the cooldown. Yeah, like, look, I've already done 2 out of my 3 already. And what, we're like 10 minutes in or whatever? Like, we could get this done super easy. And then I have to wait 7 hours until I get another one. Oh, no, actually, yeah, 7 hours and 36 minutes. So 7.5 hours before it resets and I'm allowed to do other missions, which is kind of like, I don't know what the end goal of that timer thing is. Like in the actual like normal game, they've added timers into like the living ship quest line. If you get a settlement, there is timers there, and I just don't understand it. Like, that feels very reminiscent of like a mobile game, and I don't like that very much. I don't like that at all. We have to collect gold. That's it. So at the bottom right, it says collect gold. So you can, if you want to, go to your catalog, go to materials and items. If you look for the item that you need, so let's say, do we have just metal? Okay, gold right here. You can locate the substance. And it'll tell you, hey, there's something nearby. Like, it'll mark a location or tell you, hey, look, go land on this planet, there's gold there. Or, like, if you're an old man like me and you kind of know what the game is about, you know that asteroids give you gold, so you can just shoot the asteroids. You know that, like, a paradise planet will give you star bulbs. You know that a radiation planet will give you uranium just off the top of your head. But again, if you don't know, like if you're a brand new player, that guide is amazing. So again, press your pause menu, go to your materials, and you can search for anything so that they tell you, hey, look, go get some salt. you can locate salt, and it'll tell you where to go. So it kind of helps you out for anyone who does not know. Like if you're a brand new player in the game, you don't know, hey, you know, what the heck, where am I supposed to find this thing? I've never even heard of this salt before. So you can totally do that. So I don't want to actually keep searching for that though, so. Wait a minute. Log. We don't need to do that. We'll abandon that search for salt. We'll do that supply chain. Boom. We don't want to abandon that. So we're at 36 out of 90. And depending on the substance, sometimes it'll say silver, sometimes it'll say gold or whatever. It'll tell you, hey, look, go find it and you have to pick it up. Now, as far as I'm aware, it is active. So if I had 90 gold in my inventory, it wouldn't let me have it. Like, as far as I remember, like, here you go, yeah, 47 here. Oh, I don't have any gold earlier. Okay, so if I tried to buy gold, it wouldn't let me have it. So right here, boom. Let's see. 138. Did it give me it? Oh, no, yeah, it did give it. Okay, maybe I take it back. If you go out and just buy the gold, you can get it that way as well. Because, yeah, I just grabbed it and opened up a gold nugget and got my gold that I need. So, yeah, we're good. So, yeah, we're set on that, I guess. Done and done. So let's get in here. And as far as I know, we don't have to turn it into Polo, do we? Oh, yeah, maybe we do. We have to turn it into Polo. That way he can use the materials to build up the prismatic core. And it's going to be different. It might be a different material for you. So don't think that, oh, mine is weird or whatever. No, it's going to be different stuff all the time, depending on the day, depending on the mission, that kind of thing. Polo's eyes are bright with anticipation. Here you go. Here's some gold. Ah, yes. This will be of great help. My thanks, friend. Done. So we've done our 3 missions. So before we do anything, let's accept those rewards. So we did the 3 different types of missions here. Prepackaged scatter blaster. Nice. That's a good shotty for your multi-tool. We also are going to get an inventory slot upgrades for our character and hazard protection kit. So we'll have our hazard protection. You know what? We'll do this. I hate that I have to manually do this. Oh, boom. And then we'll just add 1 row. And then we need to make sure we are. There we go. And then finally, we get a prepackaged cargo scan deflector and counterfeit circuits. So good money right there. And now we have the construct the prismatic core. So now we just have to keep doing those missions over and over again. And you can see it says 54 days. So we have the next 2 months to keep doing that. That's another reason why it's like, okay, we have to wait on these missions. So let's see if we track swarm activity. Yep, there we go. So it's the same thing. We just have to wait every, 6-7 hours, depending on whenever you log in. I believe it's once a day. So these change up once per day. So every 24 hours, they're allowed to do 3 missions. Now that could change. Don't get me wrong. They might figure out that people are not logging in, and so they might modify and say, well, that was 2 per day or whatever. So that can change in the future. But as of right now, I believe it is 1 per day, or it resets once per day. So you're allowed to do 3 missions per day total. Got a lot of stuff here. Yeah, sure, whatever. But yeah, so that is what we're going to be doing for the next couple of months. Just log in, do your dailies. If you're like trying to finish the expedition, hopefully that kind of explains why you can't finish it right now. It is all based on community involvement. So we're at 1%, and this is 1 day after. So I'm filming this 1 day after the event started. So if we're doing 1% per day, it's going to take a long time. I have a feeling it will go faster the longer it goes. So we're talking maybe 20, 30 days, so another month before anything really happens. But who knows? We don't know what's going on with that. So hopefully this kind of explained it. I know a lot of people had questions like, hey, I can't finish the expedition. What's going on here? Nobody can yet. Officially, nobody can finish the expedition because we're waiting to do our missions and turn that in. So do it. Make sure you're turning in your missions, especially if you're royal. If you're not royal, if you're a sage or a weaver, don't worry about it. You can just log in like 2 months from now. That's fine. If you're a royal, do your dailies. That way we can win, because this is a competition. All the factions, like right now we have royals, weavers, and sages. So weavers are in first. They're in the lead. So, oh my God, we're so close though. Look at that. It's really evenly spread. I have a feeling we're going to see one of these groups pull ahead. Whoever like has the group that is active players, that is logging in every day, is probably going to pull ahead. But as of right now, because it's brand new, everyone's logging in, everyone's doing their thing. So hopefully the royals, you guys know I'm a royal, so we all need to win. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.